I'm just getting set up. This is the one I want the most. Okay. Should I? Okay. Not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that. Okay. So I am just gonna do like some quick, like what to expect. Sometimes I do the zodiac signs, sometimes I just do what to expect. I'm not doing the newsletter this month. I did not get time with all of the sicknesses, Troy's surgery, my sicknesses. I just didn't get time. And then the chaos of the, I thought that maybe I could still get it out like June 2nd is what I was thinking. And then the house flooded June 1st. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I will not. I will not. So, remind me how much you guys love the newsletters. And that you actually do use them. And I'll get the lies out. I did go live talking about the praying mantis and the fairy message. That should be on here. I think Facebook videos delete after 30 days. So, food therapy is today. Thank you for the reminder. And I don't have any Reikis available this week or next week because we're on vacation next week. We do have a sound bath this Thursday where I'll be doing energy work at the sound bath. So you'll get a small intuitive message as well as what I felt when I was touching your energy during the sound bath. And I'll probably do a collective message. I've been doing that the last couple times. So make sure that it's not hard at all to reserve your spot. And you technically don't, like I don't want to tell people not to reserve your spot because if nobody's signed up, we do sometimes if we have stuff going on we will cancel a sound bath, so it is good for us to know that people are coming. If nobody's signed up, then and we've got like too much going on, then we're likely to cancel. But you just go under the events on this page and you can see the sound bath. You click the sound bath and the about portion, there's a ticket spot. You click the ticket and the ticket takes you directly to a Google Doc where you sign up and prepay for the spot. Okay, let's talk about Pisces for the month of June. What can Pisces expect for the month of June? That was really easy. You're really going to be that easy? When does a Pisces tell you what they're thinking? Ooh, the dove. The dove's been coming up a lot. You can have that, and then you can have this. And I'm just going to go through these fast because I'm just waiting for the Amazon guy to deliver my tote thingy so that I can get Connor's room organized. Okay, interesting. Well, there's two separate cards for Pisces that's talking about change, embracing change. It's talking about it's time to let go of something that you may have been holding on to. I feel like this could be a job, a second job. Feels like something related to career for a lot of people, but it could be something else. Time to let go of something you've been holding on to. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. And this is coming specifically from a divine feminine, like a past grandmother figure, a past mother figure is definitely bringing this message forth. By keeping yourself in and not accepting change and not moving forward and trying this new thing and letting go of this, you're actually fooling yourself into a false sense of security, because in the long run, Spirit's going to take away whatever this is that you're not letting go of. So it would be better if you chose to do it yourself. Yeah, and then remembering to rest. You need to remember to rest. Okay? That's Pisces. Is that lightning? Come on over, baby. Are they being so mean to you? Oh, poor babies. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius for the month of June. That's a very similar message. It's a very similar message. I don't know what I'm doing in life. Oh, come here. Come here. Okay. No, you can, no. I get to watch the birdies. Okay. Oh. So this is for Aquarius for the month of June. This is confusing. If you're an Aquarius and you're confused, the energy for Aquarius continues to be confused for the month of June. I have two options for the Aquariuses. Hello, Jessica. Hello. So the Aquarius, the only one I've done so far is Pisces, and now I'm on Aquarius for the month of June. There's either you are being way too trusting and way too understanding of the people in your inner circle. And these people are like icebergs. They show you, they present to you what you want to see, and there's so much more under the surface that you're not seeing about these people that you actually wouldn't like. It's like yucky iceberg. And then I also have the other Aquarius, the other half of you, that it's showing me that you're blocking opportunities because you refuse to allow people into your inner circle. So I want you to really take note of the people you surround yourself with this June. And I want you to be realistic, and I want you to pay attention to things, and I want you to be aware of where your energy is going and how you're receiving energy back, and that it's an equal energy exchange. And if like you're the hairs, if you're like, that was weird, they said something that was a little off, or a good way to know when somebody's not really, like, here's an example. If somebody comes to you and says, so-and-so was talking crap about you, blah, 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 blah. You have to take note that that person that talked crap about you was comfortable enough to talk crap about you to that person. That person also talks crap about you. And was feeding into whatever this was. So I just want you to be aware, Aquarius, that there are people that may not be giving you all of the truth. And then I also want you to be open to receiving energy back from people, and not blocking new opportunities to get to know new people, but making sure this is why Aquarius is going to be confused. You guys are confusing me. Just pay attention to your energy exchange. It's very confusing. You guys need to go hike in the woods. You need to go hug some trees. You need to go put your feet in the grass because you're not the chaos. Everybody else is too much. Capricorn for the month of June. Come on, Amazon man. Bring me my organization dresser. Capricorn. Well, nope. You cannot have that. It shows nobody's watching. So if you're here, hello. Capricorn can have that. And you can have that. I feel like that's separate. Wow, Capricorn, you're a problem. He's so picked on. I know you can't hear it in the background, Val. I don't know if it has closed captioning on. But I can hear one of the puppies, one of the doggies going, "Meow." He's crying. He's so sad. I'm not mad about it. It's cute. It's kind of cute. It's a little, because I know they're not picked on. There's like, you go to Val's page and they are spoiled. They're very spoiled. Well, hello. Which zodiac sign are you? If you're here, which zodiac sign is everybody? Remind me. Wow, Capricorn. Wow. Y'all. I don't want to do June. I just want to skip to July. Okay. If you have a Capricorn person, just deliver them their favorite things and run away. For Capricorns, you're being told that you're overthinking and you just need to observe and don't get involved. Take a pause. This is a great month for Capricorn to be in solitude, avoid people. Oh, it's just the mail lady. I want the Amazon guy. Okay. Also, Capricorn is not being kind to themselves. So because you have not, because you've been so scattered lately, you have not, you kind of hate yourself a little bit right now. Like, you are being a bully a little bit to yourself because you haven't gotten certain things done. And you're being so stubborn with it and headstrong, and you just need to relax and understand that things will get done in divine timing. It is fine. You have all summer. Calm down. It's just the beginning. Observe, don't get involved, stop overthinking, take a pause, stay away from people. Stay away from people. Okay. Sagittarius, Leo, and Capricorn. So that's a little bit for you, Jessica. It's a little bit for you. I'm already sunburned, like, from watering the garden, but it's doing so good, and it's only, I don't know how many days, I don't know what date I planted that. It was like a day or two after Memorial Day, right? I don't remember. And I've got stuff coming up, and I'm excited. So Sagittarius for month of June. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of June? You don't want to tell me that, but you're getting that. See the birds laughing at you, Sagittarius. I'm trying to do less stuff in my house and more stuff outside too, just to get my energy less stuck. Fresh start. That breeze feels nice. It's nice to have a handy husband. That's nice, because he saved us a lot of money. I've got this cool little doodaddy sitting here. If you're a man and you look at this, you're probably like, damn, that's good. I have no clue what this is. I know that he soldered it, and I know that his soldered lines look amazing. Yeah, that's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. It's actually my husband. Okay, you guys, come on. We don't have all day, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. This is rude. So I want you guys to remember that my name is Sasha. I'm an intuitive psychic medium, and the stuff that Spirit tells me is very, like, my guides, you know what? It's probably a little bit my guides too. My grandma, my auntie, like, they were no nonsense people and just kind of said whatever they were gonna say. And so that is how I say this stuff, because that's how it comes through. And this Spirit, like, they have had enough. You have been avoiding mending a relationship. You have been avoiding forgiving yourself. You've been avoiding forgiving somebody else. Whether or not this means you get back with those people or not, that's up to you. But the fact that the forgiveness part on your part, and that you just choose not to acknowledge the pain and not to acknowledge the trauma and not to acknowledge that forgiveness needs to take place. I'm gonna shut the door. I'm not hungry. You go get the goldfish box yourself. Don't touch my chicken shoes. I shut the door because you were noisy. I have to go get him goldfish. Otherwise, I'm going to get the goldfish that has no colors, and then you won't have a choice. Okay. Hi, girl. Hi. Okay. I'm on Sagittarius. Sagittarius is getting tough love. The thing that you were avoiding, mending, and forgiving and working on trauma-wise, relationship-wise, like, enough's enough. Like, tick-tock, tick-tock. You're living in a fantasy land if you think that not acknowledging your trauma and not working on forgiving yourself and forgiving others is actually leading you to this wonderful life, because it's not. You need a fresh start, and you're wanting a fresh start And by ignoring this trauma and this thing that you're needing to mend and move forward from, you're actually causing more delays to yourself in abundance wise, abundance of money, abundance of love, abundance of friendship, abundance of new careers, new opportunities. Like, you're putting the umbrella above you, and the Spirit's like, you need to knock that off. It's also talking about how this could be related to a generational curse. So this could be even family related, talking about the way that family dynamics were made and such, and working on forgiving and loving, and moving forward and making new generational patterns that are amazing. So one of the cool things about forgiveness and moving forward and letting go of traumas, especially related to family stuff, is that it can also help not only you, but the people who have passed before you that were doing those generational curses. It can help them move forward. They can use that energy that you're creating in the generational line to help themselves move forward and heal more as well. So that's for Sagittarius. I did not write any. I'm supposed to, I forget every time. I'm supposed to write some of this down so that I can make short videos. I don't have time to make short videos, so it's fine. Scorpio. Scorpio for the month of June. It is what it is. That's the first thing I heard. What does that mean? It is what it is. Scorpio, y'all being stubborn. What is this related to? And then what is, you already knew what I was going to ask? Okay, this is for Scorpio. Scorpio, there's two different messages. The first message for Scorpio for the month of June is talking about working with your divine feminine healing. So this is a lot about solitude, journaling, self-care, filling your cup, being a little selfish. This is about compassion to yourself. And talking about, like, this is the month that we need to really get back into taking care of ourselves and loving ourselves. Surrendering to yourself. That's what it's talking about, surrendering to yourself. Some stargazing would be really good for the people who are Scorpios, like spending time outside and gazing at the stars. I don't have anything in there that robins would eat, so I don't know why. Sometimes I put mealworms in there, but there's a big old robin just taking up that. Okay, so that is the first message for Scorpio. There is a second message, because some of y'all are being tricky. This is talking about how you may not, this is for the Scorpios that aren't receiving the spiritual messages. They're feeling a little bit disconnected. They're feeling like they're not getting their luck coming in. So if this is you, now is the time to take action. And it's to take action in what you're seeing. So it feels like Scorpio has observed a person. If this is you, this could be some Scorpios, has observed a person or a situation for a little while, and like maybe other people around them have the veil across their face. Other people don't see stuff for what is really going on, and maybe you've stayed silent, just observing and taking note of everything. And now is the time to either out that person or to cut ties with that person or to let them know that boundaries have been crossed and stuff isn't okay. Like, you've observed enough. So if you feel like your luck is having issues, if you feel like you're being disconnected, it's because now is the time to like wash whatever this is away. Let it go. And let people know what's going on. I don't know who that's for. But for most of the Scorpios, it's about getting back into your self-care routines and spending time looking at the clouds. Hey girl, hey! Hey Susan! How are you? Next one is Libra. Libra. Troy is a Virgo Libra cusp. He is September 22nd. So I always look at what Libra and Virgo are. Okay. Virgo for the month of June. Why did that? I meant Libra. Let's pull again. That was like so delicately placed in my lap. I did not like, ew. No. I meant Libra. Libra for the month of June. Libra's more chaotic. Look at that. Just throw the stuff. Ooh. Why would you tell a Libra that? I don't want to be a part of that. This message, you don't mess with a Libra. I might have to whisper this message. Pretend like have Cutler give you guys the message. You can't be mad at Cutler. Is this is related to this? It says 0 people are watching. I wish you guys could see my screen. 0 people are watching, and I'm sure if you're commenting, I'm not, the last thing I have is hatred. Hi girl, hi. I don't want that much. Like, can we, I feel like we should be nicer. Remember, I'm not giving this message. Your spirit team is. So, Libra, for the month of June, stay flexible, embrace the shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. It's talking about a lot of like ADHD energy and like being kind of scattered and all over the place and not really living a truly authentic life. So try to, before you start any more tasks, like just get one in mind and finish it, and then start another one and finish it, and then start another one and finish it. Living a truly authentic life. Are you really speaking your truth from a kind and understanding place? And are you truly being flexible? This is the part for some of y'all. This is also not nice. So this is talking about how relationships are going to be strained for the month of June for Libras. This better not carry into Virgo too. Okay. It's talking about how you may need to expand your thoughts on the relationship and see things from both sides. It feels like both parties are being very selfish and self-centered. and they need to kind of understand that other people have a lot going on and you have a lot going on. Everybody has a lot going on. It's stressful for everybody, and just to take a step back and expand your view on what the full situation is instead of arguing. I also feel like Libra could be expecting somebody to be lying or cheating or whatnot, and like trying to dive into this because y'all are like detectives and stuff, and really there's no lying or cheating, and you're just creating more chaos. Okay, I'm not repeating that. Okay, Virgo for the month of June. I can hear you, Scott. Don't be yelling at the doggies. And that one's not their dog. That's the neighbor's dog across from them. Is that Crystal or Matt? I'm at Virgo. Don't come in here at Virgo. Libra was not great. I can't remember if Matt's a Libra Virgo cusp too or not. Come on, Virgo. I feel like I'm playing with the lottery or something. Virgo from the month of June. This is my husband. This is Crystal's husband. I think Anastasia is in here. That's nope. I will do this one. I will not do these. And maybe I'll see what this says. Hey girl, hey. Are you at therapy with the boys, or did you stay home? What kind of what are they needing to let go of? What are they needing to sweep away? Ow. Good luck with that. That is September 13th. Okay. So he is a pure Virgo. I knew you stayed home. Okay, you guys want a little bit of love? This one actually does help a little bit. So refusing. They're refusing to pull out of this deck. Can I please get a card for June for Virgos to give some guidance on what we have going on here? Thank you. Okay. The first thing I'm seeing is that you're gonna feel like the world's against you. And like fate is not in your favor. It feels like you're gonna have a lot of patience during a lot of twisting and turning this month. Instead of spending time succumbing to the emotions of the month and like projecting those emotions back because you feel like the world's against you, it feels like we need to spend time in quiet and spend time your own. So we need to schedule this. I need to schedule Troy to go out riding with Justin, or he needs, Bosco's getting in trouble. He needs to come. We need to make sure that if you have a Virgo in your household, you need to make sure that they are getting out away from the home. I also see that you guys need to lighten up and have a little bit more fun and stop being so guarded and worried about what other people are thinking about you. Yeah. Okay. So that is for you guys. Virgo. Leo. Leo for the month of June. I like Leos. He's like silently yelling at Bosco. Bosco. Bosco's the stubborn one. Bosco's probably a Virgo. Okay, Leo. I want you. Leo's going too fast. When is a Leo not going too fast? When is a Leo not going too fast? Go, 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 go. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really sweet message. Oh, okay. This one's easy. This is not too terrible for the month of June. After this, it's Cancer, so that is not you. This is you. Okay. So the main thing for Leo is that you tend to sacrifice your time, your space, your healing, your energy, your money, and it's time to pull back a little bit, ask for help. You're being asked to ask for help. You don't need to deal with the issues alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It also shows that Leos need to become more kind and compassionate to themselves. So if you're a Leo, spending time doing affirmations in the mirror, telling yourself you're beautiful, you love yourself, you're an amazing mom, you're an amazing husband, whatever it is, and don't allow yourself to sacrifice and lay down for everybody else this month. Try to make sure that you're also working on your own healing and delegating and asking for help. That is not bad. The next one is Cancer. That is me. I am a Cancer. And then Gemini, Taurus, and Aries, and then I'm done. And if you missed your sign, you could just rewatch the live. This is for the month of June. Cancers. You're just emotional people. This one, this one, this one. And it's another blue card. All of the cards are blue. You are welcome. Miss Jessica, you are welcome. All of the cards are blue. So that tells me that Cancer is having a hard time sharing their emotions and how they're actually truly feeling for this month. It's talking about, are you truly living an authentic life? A lot of chaos and conflict would go away if you would just speak your truth and start living a truly authentic life. It also shows that instead of asking for help, you tend to try to do it all yourself, and you're needing to ask for more help in order to get the clarity and insight that you're needing. There's a need to reassess and have more patience, especially around your own healing. I feel like, so your throat chakra and your solar plexus. So your confidence and being yourself is a huge problem. And whatever you can do to get back to being yourself and to boost your confidence, you need to do. If that's to get back on a diet, if that's to do self-care, if that's to speak kind words to yourself, if sharing your emotions instead of bottling them up would be beneficial, do that. Oh, that's rude. I don't want to share my emotions. I'm going through way too much crap. Let's do Gemini. Let's just skip over that. Gemini. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't know why you had to do that. Gemini. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. So this is talking about if you have felt like you have been between worlds, like if you felt like you've been stuck, that you're not progressing, you're not going backwards, forwards, it's just, it is what it is, right? There's a need to go with the flow and to be around the community of people that help lift you up. And this is going to allow you to move forward in a slow but steady pace. There's also a need to let down your walls in order to allow people in to help with your healing processes. It's safe to open yourself back up to the people that you trust, but don't allow yourself to open yourself back up to people who treat you poorly. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return to the kindness. Gemini needs to get to the water too. A ton of these cards have a water. Water and music is going to be really helpful for you for the month of June. Not too bad. Go with the flow. You're getting unstuck, and lean on your community. Mine wants me to share emotions. Taurus. Taurus for the month of June. Taurus. If I could remember everything I said for all of the zodiacs, I'd do a recap, but I don't remember anything. Taurus for the month of June. That's interesting. Taurus for the month of June, you might have a tendency to lean on other people and ask for advice from other people. And you need to, we should do like a kid's sound bath with water. You need to ask yourself for the advice. You need to journal, whatever it is you need to do, and actually sit down and think about things from your perspective and what's going on with you. It seems like you might be taking on too much. You might be like being like a chameleon. You know how when you get around people, sometimes you start acting like certain people? It feels like we need to take a step back and just be in our own energy and ask ourselves for advice and what's going on. And that's when we'll get the clarity that we actually need. You need to get back up and get motivated and get going. Spend time outside is going to be really helpful. Yep, to gain a better, again, this is bringing up your perspective is cued because you're listening to other people, and you need to be listening to yourself. That it's kind of interesting because one of the people that did come to our readings event, all of us kind of had, or at least two of us, I had an issue with reading this person. And when she got to me, we were unable to read for her. And when I was asking her spirit team why, it was very obvious that she needed to do the work in figuring out which direction she needed to go herself. And if we, sometimes that happens, if we give you guys spiritual advice and what's coming in from your spirit guides, we push you, we kind of sway you in the direction you're supposed to be going, right? Well, maybe like you're supposed to learn that lesson for yourself, and you're not supposed to get the guidance from us. So in that, sometimes spirit will cut us off and not allow us to tap in and not allow us to give you the perspective you're seeking because you're supposed to do the work. So that is what I'm getting for Taurus. Taurus needs to put in the work to like really get into journaling, figuring out your emotions, where it is you want to go in life, what it is you want to do, and giving yourself advice. If you want to like pretend that there's a person sitting across from you asking you that question, like pretend that there's a person with your same situation asking you for advice, and then you give that advice, because we all naturally give amazing advice, but when it comes to us actually doing it and taking it, we're kind of poor at it. So try to imagine that and giving yourself advice from the outside, and that will push you in the right direction. Last one is Aries. My fire babies. My little phoenixes. What do y'all need to know for the month of June? Last one, if you missed it, y'all need to take a rest. Such pretty little red birds, those little red finches. Bird. Bird, 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 bird is the word. My baby robin flew away. It was not little when it flew away either. It was so big. I was like, your poor mama's feeding you and you look like a teenager. Okay. This is for Aries. Aries is avoiding rest, avoiding taking care of themselves. Is your spirit team mad at you? The birds are screaming. Are you guys not listening? Thank you. Really? They're not listening. Spending time in solitude, listening to your spirit team and the signs that you're getting. Making sure that you're resting and go to sleep early, move your phone away from your bed, stop scrolling, spend time reading, like get back into taking care of yourself. Stop involving yourself in drama. Get away from the drama. If it's work drama, family drama, just kind of slowly pull yourself back. Before you know it, you're not even in it anymore because you have pulled back. But they won't notice because you can do it sneakily. And then I got like quiet. See, you're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let yourself authentically soar. So there are people that are holding your energy back from soaring because you're in, like, even just listening to the gossip and drama will put you in a lower vibration. So just kind of get yourself out of that habit. And then be a little bit more understanding of people around you this month, because you might be a little quick to write people off. And you might have some misunderstandings that really didn't need to happen. So just give some people some grace. Get out of the drama, give some people some grace, and step back and take care of yourself. Okay. That is it for the month of June. Happy June month with the praying mantis. Remember that dream work is super high this month, so everybody needs to be making sure that they put like a black crystal next to their bed so that they can anchor themselves and protect themselves during dream work. Ask that you are protected and that you receive the guidance you need during this time. Know that a lot of things are going to come to light in this month, and that rest is super important for everybody. Rest is important. Yeah, I've got 1,000 things to do, but should I spend time in my garden? Should I spend time in my hammock? Should I spend time resting? Yes, I should. Do I have a million things to do? Yes, but self-care is super important this month, so don't allow yourself to get caught up in the day-to-day stuff and not remember yourself. Okay, that is it, guys. I don't know what I have tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm super busy. I have 2 Reiki appointments and I have my nail appointment. I broke this one. I'm gonna put some evil eyes on this. 2 Reiki appointments, and I think Connor has quite a bit of therapy tomorrow. Thursdays are sound bath at 7:30. You get energy work and the sound bath. And then Friday and Saturday I have energy work too. And then I'm pretty much closed. I'm going to be packing for camping. Camping with my lady friends. It's literally me and Crystal. And hopefully Danielle will come. But it's mostly boys. We all have boys. So I love you guys. I hope you have a good June. I hope to be back up and running soon. I'm just going to go with the flow, and whatever happens, because I can't change it anyway. So have a good night, a good day, spend time outside. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.